Hello, hello, Shagathanoon here. Welcome back to Caves of Cud here on the 17th of December 2022 local time, 1817. Let's go ahead and get started. Last time... Oh. He gone. There's the stairs, though. Last time, we did the quest for the Barathromites, whatever. We had to go to Bethesda Susa, and... it was crawling with tons and tons and tons of tough dudes, 3 trolls, and many floors. I think it was around 13 or more floors. And then we got to the bottom and it was full of mechanimists who were also very dangerous. We made it through. We ended up coming back and we had like decoded this signal. We handed it off to Otho, I think his name is, or Otto, I think it's Otho. We handed it off to him, and then he was like, come back in a few hours and we'll be good. So I'm gonna drop some stuff here that I'm not looking to really do much with right now. Wait a minute. 2 shining chrome and platinum rocket-shaped cylinders straddle a metal grill. Atop each is a conical copper cap, and from the bottom of each streams a brilliant, fiery flume. You may activate this to enter a dashing state. While dashing, whenever you move in a direction, you dash toward the nearest enemy or obstacle and perform an attack. For every 3 spaces you dash, you gain a +2 bonus to hit and a +2 penetration bonus to attacks you make. If you do not encounter an enemy or obstacle after 20 squares, you stop dashing. That sounds a bit like the Rhinox or whatever it was that attacked me last night. But wasn't Skybear the thing that was like considered very tough and it was in that cryo chamber and my phase spider just kept trying to poison it over and over but nothing seemed to be happening and then it disappeared? I didn't think it died, but I don't know. We're gonna drop a bunch of stuff here. I will figure out what I want and don't want one day, maybe. Probably not. It'll just sit here. It's my stash. I don't really think I need these. What does it say? Do they do anything? Green stuff was crushed, burned, and granulated into a soft astral powder. Now that was for, what's it called? That was for... Name will come to me. There was that... I don't remember his name. Aha? Was that it? Or was that the name of the lair? It was like a big-ass tough goat that I got a lucky kill on, basically. This is good. We're gonna want to have that. A couple solar cells we need to make use of. Actually, is my... how's my chemsa? It's still drained. Just trying to see what we have here. What options there are. Drop one of these. We'll drop one of those. We have some of these weapons. Let's see. Freezing carbide, folding hammer, drop. Counterweighted 2, so is it just a better version of counterweighting? Adds +2 to hit. Alright, how are we doing on weight? We got about 100 to work with. There's more. There's more. Unload. Oh, I thought it was a dog for a second. I see what it is now. I mean, it's a chain pistol, but I see what it, how it... It just looked like a dog at like a weird angle. Look at that, I think we already read it. This one. The Numiva. They're Hebrew for the tortoises, yeah. Replace... oh, oops, what did I do? Oh, I went to cancel. Okay, if you go down, it goes to cancel, but if you go up, it goes to show effects. That's odd. Drop that laser pistol. Unload that and drop it. Grenade launcher drop. How are we doing now? 457, not bad. I didn't realize tonics didn't weigh anything. Interesting. Drop those extra toolkits. I know I could sell them. They're actually not very heavy, but I know I could just keep them and sell them, but I'm a little lazy at the moment. Keep the droid scrambler. I don't know if it'll come in handy, but we'll keep it. Stairs down are locked and you don't have the key. I have a phase spider just hanging out here. Here's what I'm thinking. Actually, does he follow me? He does not. He does stay here like I told him to. Direct to move, I guess? No. Come along. Direct to stay there. I don't know how to kill a phase spider. I could not make anything happen to it yet. None of my attacks would hit. So I'm just gonna get him to stay there and then... whatever. Alright, so I want to check, is my radio powered? It is charging, okay, good. Ulnar stimulators are full right now, that's good. We have quests. Is it Indrix? Yeah. Mammon Soul Drinker. Travel to the Goat Folk Village and find Mammon Soul Drinker. But where? We already did that one. Yeah, the layer of Aha. Legendary Croc, I'll mark that. And Aquilipede. And the Snapjaw Shotgunner. Or maybe that one's already done. We'll just mark these other ones. Aquilipede's pretty far away. Settlements. I don't know where I have to go for... Where do I go for the, for that quest? What's he called again? Mammon Soul Drinker. Which village? Where is it? He's not listed here, right? No. Try to see if any of these names ring a bell. They don't, but 3 parsecs north. Ah, damn it. We've already visited there. Actually, that would be useful. Goat folk villages that we haven't been to. Yeah, there's that Snapjaw shotgunner. I'm not seeing. Well, that kind of sucks. We could have added a note manually. I guess I should be doing that. Let's look into it a little bit. I don't want to read more than I have to, but I want to know where he's at. I'm just gonna try to look for a location. Located. I don't want to know anything else. Immediately south of Kyakyukya. Okay. You'll find a river. And then go east. Okay. There's actually a whole thing with it. What I was thinking is we go there and do that to pass time and then come back to the Barathromites. Yoink. And maybe we can get a new goat folk to hang out, which is why I left my spider over there. He's a bit messy. So let's go south until we hit a village. Unless some of this, like, what's this? No. Okay. Oh wait, that is the river, isn't it? Give me that star apple. Let's go east and there'll be like a village or something. Also, we're gonna do this. Even though I haven't done much. I guess watch out for madpoles. Because of what happened before. Okay, so what's your deal? Oh, we're in lock mode. Unlock. Quet, the terrible idol of Mozo. Disliked by bears for digging up the remains of their ancestors. Well, bears are about to like me a bit more. But not until we take this guy out, the Sawhander. Because they can just as easily rip you apart. And we do have a goat folk there. A bully. Nice. New ally. Now, as I mentioned, the reasoning for leaving the spider behind is because when you get a new beguiled creature like that, it when you get a new beguiled creature like that, your old one is no longer allied to you. And so I didn't want to have to deal with the spider. So we can just basically warp to, oh, repetition with robots, I didn't notice that. But we could basically just be warping there, and it'll be fine. We won't have to go past him. What's control unit? It sounds special, but it's not. Anything stand out? Headlamp is good, but I don't need it because of my character. Unload, disassemble. You know what sucks though? I need to re-outfit this guy now. I don't need to, but I want to give him weapons and equipment. I had done that before, but my other one corrupted and disappeared. Okay, so what does it say? The river must be followed east as the player travels. They'll come to a thing. So I don't want to like read that. It is spoilery, but I was like, I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, be careful of the saw handers, though. They, from what I understand from seeing people talk about them, and it makes sense, but they will chop you up. Again, the same problem I had with the Madpole. We are hungry. Some courageous skunk hair, a tanglewood leaf, and an engraved soybean. Well, hello there. You're a bully, you're a shaman, you're a bully, you're a bully, you're a bully. And you're a hornblower. Oh my goodness. What's the most I can hit at once? That's 4. Too many things are hitting me, though. We have elastin gloves. Are we looking on that freezing ray? Still a bit. Another one shows up immediately. There are sowers up there too. Alright, you're badly wounded? Let's go. Is that a sower right there? That's a shaman. One of the sowers is out of view. There's another one at the bottom, it looks like. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. I hate them so much. They'll just blow up their friends. They don't even care. My health has dropped. I wonder why. Did we kill him? Apparently not. Dude, I can't even hit him at point blank. Oh, I know why. It's a mechanic. Alright. I got a little bit... I don't know if greedy is the word, but... just tried to brute force my way through it. Wait a minute. Do I still have that friend? Or is that on this screen? I think it was. Alright, what is going on here? Why is it like a steak icon? It's bear meat. Take those lead slugs. We will take these. Hey, what do I press? Control Enter? No. Control Shift? No, Shift Enter. Move right. Well, there were more of the saw dudes, weren't there? Yeah. Himself? Yep. So it is a mechanic as to why I kept missing when I was surrounded. Because it's part of like the ranged weapon skills that make you better at shooting when people are around you. I'm pretty sure that's it. Did I slip? Oh, I did. Yeah. Slipped on the ice. Hostiles? Like who? Courageous skunk hair, tanglewood leaf, an engraved soybean, and a modest giant beetle's head. Alright, I don't want to go through that again. I kind of want to talk about something that I've seen in my cheat playthrough, but it's spoilery, and I think it'd be cool to experience it for real. Are you friend? You are not. What is that? Elastine gloves. It's not a lot of damage, 2d3. Hit them out a little bit. I don't want to do anything too rare or expensive because of what happened before. This is where they all were, right? Yes. Can I hit him? Can. My health has dropped. They're shooting at me as well. Who are you? You are not friend. I think my friend... I think they ran up somewhere else. Are you a sower? You are? We're gonna do that. Oops. Hey there, new friend. Welcome to the club. Where'd you guys come from? You're all injured. Sweet. We got a lot of gloves. Isakar rifle. Maybe. $1d8's not terrible. Okay. We'll rest here for a bit. We'll give some items. I wanted to give... Oh, I don't have many slugs. That's a problem. We need to get more. Why is their inventory empty? Because they're wearing them? Oh no, my other one was frozen to death. Right? We had a hammer. And we had the gloves. Except the rifle's not showing up now. Maybe I keep doing that. Alright, well, whatever. Either way, we made it. We're not hungry, but we made it through this one. I don't think getting through that screen was difficult. I think it was getting through the screen without the sowers blowing up all the loot, which is usually the problem. What did I chop off? His right foreleg. Well, you destroy the lead slugs. Cool. Jackass. That was not bad. 1d10, 8 penetration. Just keep following east until... This might be it. something here. Rifling through the trash, you determine the location of a snapjaw fort. Weapon rack. Open. Two-handed long sword. It is a more damaging weapon. Trying to decide if that's what I want to give to my dude. Shog Dog. What's up, Jaeger? Not much here. Trying to make some progress, but I'm also trying to do an extra, like a side quest. It sounds pretty good. Your niece's wedding? What was that? I'm not really a ceremony person. I try to avoid things like that. Why'd you get mad at us? You were friendly a moment ago. Oh, your loss of life. Oops. Alright, we got a special goat here. It's probably not Mammon Soul Drinker. This is Baranaraha. Baranaraha, Stargazer, the goat folk shaman of Clan Hotor. Hated by the Farmers Guild and antelopes and dogs. Cool. Only reason I killed that beetle bum is because they eat items. They eat like stuff that's on the ground. Can I hit the sower? That's all I wanted to do. Oh, I reflected a laser beam. Who has a laser? This guy with the force field is annoying. The sowers are just blowing everything up. Did meditation yesterday. How's that? I've never been able to really... I don't know how to do that. I've never been able to. I had to take out that sower. Oh, mediation. I actually don't know what that... I mean, I can try to piece together the word. But I actually don't know what it means in that context. Or, I don't think in any context. Doesn't sound fun. I could say that much. Reputation with goat folk decreased. Antelopes I'm favored by. I'm loved by the Farmers Guild, and still whatever with dogs. Third party helps. Okay, yeah, I was kind of thinking it was like a mediator or something, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't sound fun, and it's not. This item's engraved with a scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Yamed. Deep in the wilds of Alapa, Yamed stumbled upon a clan of water barons performing a secret ritual. Because of his luminous eyes, they furiously rebuked him and declared him a villain to their kind. Where's my ally? I know they're still alive. No, they're not. Damn it. My health dropped. All right. We're still alive. Yay. This bully that I beguiled has spike steel gauntlets, carbide hammer, okay. You know what? I'll give him this Puma chitin vest. Get a rifle there. I think I got two, unfortunately. Get that skull cap. They should take a couple things off of me here. They should take this and the chitin vest. And I don't think they had a rifle, so I picked up a rifle. I'll give them two, because I don't want to carry them both. Damn, that's I mean, just from an outside perspective, that seems brutal, but I don't know the full situation, of course. I'll take that solar cell. Disassemble this rifle. Wanted far more to get started. Oh, of course. To be fair, like, I think in any kind of negotiation, that's kind of... Wait. Am I gonna lose another ally? There's a sower. No! Can I do anything to stop this from going worse? Wow. Come on. Rest. Wow, that was so close. I want to level this one up and have an actual ally. Yeah, I was gonna say, in any kind of negotiation, I think usually, you know, you want to start aggressive. But I mean, again, I would guess that's no exception. But it sucks, the whole, like, hey, we originally agreed on this, and now it's just gone. I forgot what these do. Oh, they just help you dodge things. Cool. Why is he hurt? Oh no, that's not my ally. Oh, we have stairs. Where do they take us? From what I read on the webpage I pulled up, this is not where Mammon would be. We really have to pause for this leech over here. Yeah, so from what I understand, we have to actually keep moving and we're going to see something specific, but I want to know what this is. We are in subterranean jungle. That's all it says. Have a null worm. What is that? Oh, a chameleon. Are you friendly? You are. Get that beetle bum out of here. And a chameleon's mad now, so it dies. Again, beetle bums eat everything. They eat items, and you can kill them to get them back, but... Are you frozen? What's your deal? What's your deal? Beetlebum chitin, renowned aniseed, shadow of swarmshade root, and a dram of chrome. Ooh, we got more health for the day. I don't know what's up with my ally. I hope they follow. Okay, they're here. Good. Good. So yeah, I'm not sure what that place was about, but we're gonna keep moving. It's a shame none of this is worth very much experience-wise. Now this might be what I was looking for. What is this description? Flayed goatfolk corpse. The skin was flayed from the body of this goatfolk, leaving behind a crumpled frame of tendons and muscles rotting in putrid black blood. There's another one up here. What are you? A charred goatfolk corpse. Fire burned the flesh and charred the bone of this man-goat. All it remains is a blackened skeletal frame covered in molten glutinous tissue. Yeah, gluttonous. Glutinous? Glutton has two T's. And it's T-O-A. G-L-U-T-T-O-N. Glutton. Glutinous tissue and crumpled on the ground. So we'll pass by this village and then we're gonna come up. Okay, so we're still looking for something else. It's not in this area. One of those things where I, you know, obviously I'm pretty anti-spoilers, but I'm like, I screwed up probably. I could have written something down before when we were told about it. And now it's a problem of, if they told me all this detail, then I completely forgot it. And I don't know how to get it back. Maybe I could talk to the person again. If they didn't tell me all this detail, then I would have just been wandering around. I think they really did not give me the detail. I think they basically said like, oh, you'll be able to find it. You'll have to look around, you'll find it. Oh, you don't think these graphics are enough? I think that's a big... Here's my thing, I make it no secret, I like playing in ASCII mode on games. But I feel like that's a big standout of this game. Is having graphics built in. Tales of Maj'Eyal has graphics. Yeah, I was gonna say Tales of Maj'Eyal. I think Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. What's the other one? Oh, the name, it's right there on the tip of my dick. I can't remember. I know Copperbeard played it once. It's one I haven't really played much, but I know it has graphics as well. But it's definitely a bit of a standout feature. I think the graphics in this game are actually really nice. They are some of my favorite of the graphical roguelikes. Can't wait for Adventure Mode to drop on Dwarf Fortress Steam. That's going to be good. Then my whole line about not needing other games will be even more true. Oh, they are ganging up on that little beetle. Looks like they're getting whooped by it, damn. Two big old apes like that can't kill a damn beetle. Nothing to trade. Why? He doesn't want to buy anything from me? Come on. Doesn't have drams? Drams of water? I think a big standout of this game too is just how it's so Tales of Magi kind of does this too, I guess, but there aren't a lot of roguelikes that actually have like a main story, and it definitely makes this this game stand out. Or the main story is like your motivation to go through the dungeon that you're in. You know, it's just like flavor text, like you found yourself deep in the caverns of whatever, you know, and so it's just flavor text, right? Okay, I think this is where we might need to be now. What's your deal? What wild-eyed watervine merchant? As you approach the still figure, you catch sight of his coat, sewn from frayed, varicolored patches. This man is filthy and wild-eyed. His mouth twists into a delirious grin when he notices you. Judging by that aspect of glee and eagerness, he seems to believe that he alone is privy to some cardinal knowledge, which will surely enlighten you once he deigns to share it. You! Are you come to attend his waking dream? Nor do I have cloven hooves, but yes, a cloven mind. He has a lot of goat folk body parts, including one of their arms. Like one of the special ones, the pink ones. And a lot of drams of blood. Well, damn. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? What does it matter? You and I are nothing, the most insignificant afterthoughts of an amaranthine shade. What are you talking about? The amaranthine dream. The heights within ourselves we might yet reach with his guidance. There it is in all of us, shades of our elder selves. Within each man, a goat. Within each goat, a man. I must talk with the shaman, Mammon Soul Drinker. You don't talk with that man-goat, you listen to him. I must go. Yeah, I think we're in the right area. Clove and hooves. And of course everything got destroyed because this jackass decides to blow it up. Oh, I hate it. You know, I'd really like, as if we were getting some good experience from these and we could level up my new ally. Stop resting because the goat folk bully's being injured. Yeah, get away from the gas. Not good. They have glot rot. What if I don't get near them? I don't want Glotrat again. I already lost one tongue. Alright, stop wasting. Actually, what are they doing? I was like, I hear a weird zapping sound. Yeah, they have an electro bow. I don't see that they're ill. Shoot them anyway. And a compound bow. I guess we'll leave it. So something's burning over here, right? We see all the smoke. Is it coming from off screen? I think it is. Alright, whip up a meal. Crust of bread, a diaphanous wing, and a mushroom cap. I have 171 out of 155 health. I broke the game. And then we save. I guess just keep going. Yeah. We had a thrall before. I just saw there's going to be some goat folk thralls. I shouldn't have. It's literally saying you're going to find him here, yeah, the lair, along with a bunch of thralls. But I was like, I had a thrall before, and that's the one I was leveling up. The bullies seem to keep dying really quickly, but we can, you know, hopefully level one up, and they'll be a good ally, a good partner. So we're at the lair now. The wind begins blowing at a strong breeze from the west. Hey, buddy. You finished the step, find Mem and Soul Drinker of the quest, Raising Indrix. I was gonna say, that must mean he walked onto the screen. Memon stands nearly a head taller than his kin and broader at the shoulders. Great tufts of blood-matted hair, some of which is braided, tassel out from his head and chin, and a tattered crimson headdress hangs from one of his colossal horns. In long swaths on his bare chest, the fur is scorched and the skin is flayed. He wears a sarong wrapped about his waist, its wool fibers sodden with a foul, inky liquid. His face is a vision of madness, at once in the countenance of a rapturous crone and a child in fright. Loved by the children of Mammon, disliked by the Mopengo for worshipping a highly entropic being, disliked by Roots for cooking them in a rancid meal. He's got an amaranthine prism, that's what we're after. As long as a sower doesn't blow it up. Alright, get over here, and it's berserkin' time. Chopped off his feet. Chopped off his face. Chopped off his left arm. Chopped off his right arm. Oh my goodness. He doesn't have the use of his left missile weapon or his right missile weapon or his thrown weapon. No shit. And now I guess I got his head. Yep. Reputation with the Mopengo increased and with Roots increased. So... Oh, we just totally dismembered that man all over the place. Now, we were told not to use the Amaranthine Prism. And if the dude there sees us using it, he'll be mad. But what does it say? A starless triangular prism of black glass. Press space or recall story. What? I'll press S to recall the story. That's cool. But it gives us -1 willpower and +1 ego. I press S and nothing happens. Oh, I can do it from here. Uri the jeweler mumbled with a stone in his hand. Lapis from the shore of songs, said the boy. And, Jasper, red rock. Uri furrowed his brow. Don't heed the tale of every thirsty fool, boy. The boy seemed to ignore him. He pointed to a small, dusky shard the jeweler kept in a file on the high shelf of a pine cabinet. Did it madden Priam, truly? Uri glanced over his shoulder at the black glass inside. Indeed, boy, though I've heard it told all kings are mad. Who else would think themselves fit to rule as eaters? From which shore was it called? Asked the boy. None of this world. Do you know the tale of Ptah? No, the boy lied. When the eaters lived and scurred the stars, they visited the worlds of 1,000 different beings, and those beings likewise visited our own world. Several of those beings had assembled a coven that spanned the firmament, and they welcomed the eaters into its fold. For ages, the civilizations of the coven knew kindness and prosperity. Into all reaches of the clustered cosmos did the domain of the coven stretch. One of the beings of the coven hailed from a faraway and darkling star. With its mind, it could fold the fabric of space and time as you or I might fold a supper cloth. To the coven, it was known as Ptah. For reasons we can but fathom, the civilizations of the stars indicted Ptah. It was the will of the coven that it be held on our very world in the bondage of the eaters. They contrived for Ptah a prison from which it could not fold itself away, and there Ptah languished for eons. In time, the eaters left or perished, and the coven was forgotten to our world. Yet, here Ptah remains imprisoned. And what of the black prism? Asked the boy. A handful of black sand drawn from the shores of a dreary rock that spun about Ptah's star. The sands were fired in the burning gases of that star and cooled suddenly when Ptah appeared and cut a moment thence. It is said that Ptah bestowed the glass to an ancient custodian of its prison so that the man might free it. Once the man had chosen to wield the glass, it began to mantle with an amaranthine hue. You see, those that peer through its faces are given to fits of madness, for they see the world by the light of Ptah's star, and they see themselves as Ptah does. What will become of it? Does it frighten you? Immensely. I mean to see it destroyed, but it bears the properties of no earthly glass, and my guild would never forgive me if I forsook the chance to study it first. It was the jewelers who bartered the thing from Priam's grieving sister. Now, enough of this splendor. You are to study still. Uri lifted another stone. But the boy's eyes stayed fixed on the prism. That was cool. Also, I never know, is it supposed to be ta? That, like, just a silent P? But I committed to it once we started reading that, so it's like, alright, fine. That's cool. I didn't know we'd get a deal like that. Rubber suit. Skin-tight flesh suit is made of elastic rubber. Another carbine, huh? Oh, I thought that said folded carbine. No. Cracked robotics housing. Disassemble. Alrighty. So there should be some thralls here. Also, what was Soul Drinker worth? Like 1,000 or something? 190? That's terrible. We need to go back to Bethesda Susa. Although we emptied that place out. I leveled up multiple times there last night, as well as my goat buddy. He leveled up. leather cloak, and an artifact. You make some progress understanding the helmet. You think it's probably a variety of ganglionic teleprojector, and you believe you'd be able to recognize an ordinary one of those now. You make some progress understanding the slender ganglionic teleprojector. What the hell is that? Is it like a VR helmet? What is it? The teleprojector is a fluted visor of fused tungsten filament. 2 antennae coil out of the temples. It weighs less than normal. That's what the slender means. Slender Man. There should be some thralls. So there's just pools of blood here. That's brutal. I love it. Charred corpses and stuff, okay. Looks like we got a really easy fight with Mim and Soul Drinker. I only recall one thrall. Was there even a thrall? I don't... Yeah, no, there was. The wiki page was, like, saying that he would be there with multiple thralls. I butcher him into a Puma chitin vest. Nice. That's actually an interesting use of the mechanic, making armor from him. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to explore. Well, with that, save real quick. I want to try something. Where would I wear that thing? Also, what can I wear on my tail? Oh no, it's a stinger. I was looking at thrown weapon. Remove stinger? A chitinous segmented tail tapering into a curved barb slick with venom. Okay, now I was looking at the shoes there, not my feet. Alright, then how do I equip this thing? Amaranthine Prism. Equip manual. Surroundings. Go on, do it. Achievement unlocked. You equip the Amaranthine Prism. Now what? Does it unlock something? I don't see anything. Let's see. Where's the Amaranthine Prism? Oh, you can't unequip it. That's one thing. And if you wear it while speaking to the warden, he'll attack you. On first equip, it only grants 1 ego and -1 willpower, but you'll get the achievement. However, every 4,800 turns, both the ego bonus and willpower penalty will increase by 1. As the ego of the player... Okay, the name of the prism also changes color. All the way up to greater than 31 ego. This continues every 4 days until the willpower penalty causes the player's willpower to reach 0, where they will instantly die. You died. You had a dream, which was not all a dream. The bright sun was extinguished, and the stars did wander, darkling in the eternal space. Cool. Precognition. Attempting to use precognition to equip the amaranthine prism and reverting back to when the player did not equip it causes this message to appear. From across the psychic sea, you feel the glare of unseen eyes. Someone is disappointed in you. The player will lose 100 reputation with highly entropic beings, and 2 to 5 space-time vortices will randomly spawn at a distance between 5 and 11 cells away from the player. That's cool. Alright, so I have to go back to not having it equipped now. So bear with me. So that's a way to end a run. I mean, it's impossible to... unless you can beat the game before that willpower debuff kills you, it's impossible to you know, just continue a run with that thing. Eventually you will die. I guess if you leveled up really quickly and kept putting points into willpower, that would suck though. Alright, we're gonna get our Kyakyukia Recoiler. And go to the Warden. Is Memon dead? Have you recovered the talisman? Oh, I could have asked him. Where will I find him again? Just south of the village, there's a river that runs eastwardly course into the jungle. Follow it. There you'll yeah. Let's do it. Yes, Memon is dead, and I possess the prism. Is it so? Only a ferocious warrior could have slain Mammon. You must be such a warrior. Now hand over the prism and choose your reward. Oh, you could say, no, Warden, it is mine. No, we'll give the amaranthine prism. Oh my god. It's leveled rewards, isn't it? Because Fullerite is good stuff. Sharp Fullerite two-handed axe, 12 penetration, 1d8 plus 3. Portable wall, masterwork laser pistol, scaled 3D cobblers, counterweighted Fullerite dagger, Fullerite longsword. We use axes, and we use two-handed axes, so this is my best bet. 1d8 plus 3. So a minimum of 4 and a max of 11, but that 12 penetration's a pretty good upgrade compared to what I currently have. You've finished the step, recover the amaranthine prism. 3250 experience. And we completed the quest. Your reputation with the villagers of Kyakyukia increased by 100 to 295. You're now favored. Your reputation with the Fellowship of Wardens increased by 100 to 100. And there we have it. So, if we take a look at my current weapon... Now, the one thing about this weapon is it does have, like, some electric damage, which is cool. Electrified. It deals an additional 3 to 4 electrical damage. That's actually really good. So in a way, I would consider maybe keeping it, because that gives us a minimum of... So 1d8 plus 1... So that's 9, not 9. Actually, yeah, a max of 9. A minimum of, so it's 2 to 9 versus 4 to 11. But then we get 3 to 4. So it actually becomes 5 to 13. Ah, that's a tough one. But we're also relying on that electric... We're relying on charge. We're relying on that electrical damage. And this has more piercing. More penetration. Giggity. And what does the sharp modifier do? Strength bonus cap 6. I think this might be better. +1 penetration. because of sharp. We'll go with it. Equip manual. Remove that cell. Back to like raw damage, but it should still be pretty good. What if we talk to, what's his name? Trying to see if I can remember first. I don't. Nuntu. No, not much. Okay. We will actually go talk to... I also don't remember this guy's name. It starts with a T, right? The plant. The cucumber. Oh, no, Ural. Cucumber vine. I knew there was going to be something about... I knew there was going to be something. Saying the word penetration all the time. A love injector. Do we have lead? Oh, we do have lead slugs. We're gonna take all those. I can actually type the number, but it doesn't take that long to do that. What do I have that I might want to sell now? We can get rid of these. These wooden arrows aren't worth jack diddly dick, but we got a lot of them. Because if I'm going to use arrows, I have a lot of better arrows already. They don't weigh anything, though. So that's important to keep in mind. That should be fine. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a level up for our ally. Hope they're doing okay. Chat. Let's trade. Alrighty. Now, we can go back to Grit Gate. Yoink. Those phase webs are just hanging out. Ooh, we have two dudes here now. Otto. Oh, what? Why do we have two Ottos? They have different descriptions. Do they? Waydroids beep. No, they don't. What? Hang on, what's different? In Barathram's name, he's conferred onto himself the tonsure of the stewardship and shorn the hair from his scalp. Conferred onto himself, blah, blah, blah. His snout narrows in proportion to the tight corridors around him. His snout narrows in proportion to tight corridors around him. His robe is impeccably clean. Impeccably clean. Waydroids beep and whir at him obediently as they scuffle past. Why are there two of you? It doesn't say clone. We know clones exist in the game, but it doesn't say that one of them's a clone. Tarim, I have brought the decoded signal to Barathram, and he's finished musing on it. We have fresh instructions for you, journey friend. Are you ready to hear them? Yes. Barathram needs you for an undertaking of great importance. He must journey to Omonporch, far to the north. There the spindle stretches from earth to sky. Unfortunately, a troublesome merchant from the consortium of Phyta has relocated there and declared itself Earl of Omonporch. We need you to broker a deal so that we may lease control of the spindle. Failing that, you'll need to dispose of the self-appointed Earl. Be careful on your approach to Omonporch, journey friend. So far east into the reaches of Cud, the Putus Templar lie in wait. Who are the Putus Templar? The Putus Templar, the sons and daughters, as they call themselves, are an order of knights who claim descendancy from the Eaters, the ancient folk who wrought the chrome halls of Cud. Beware them, for while they despise all mutants, they harbor a special malice for Barathram. Take care that you do not find yourself inside one of their slave pens. And what is the purpose of this? That will be revealed to you in due time. Do not forget your place, journey friend. Ooh, that's kind of, I don't like that. Not that I think they're doing something bad, but I never like when people in organizations throw rank around like that and they say, no, just do this thing. Don't worry about it. Just do it. You don't deserve to know what's going on. You just have to do it because you're not a high enough rank. I will secure the spindle for Barathrum. Proceed to new quest, the Earl of Omonporch. Have you secured the spindle yet? Have you? They are like identical. Interesting. Do I want to drop more stuff? Where's my ally? I'm going to give you a light obfuscating lens. Hopefully it serves you well. We're gonna drop this and this. Weight isn't that bad. We didn't really pick up that many new things. Might drop this old axe. Okay, this is one thing I was curious about. Let me read about this two-handed axe. Does it say battle axe? No, it just says a wide razored wedge of dusky metal was welded to a great steel haft. Alright, I'm gonna say we're good. So let's get up to the surface. We gotta go past the phase spider. Are you coming after me? We were friends, man. Leave me alone. Oh, fighting stuff, okay. You don't have to, right? I mean, maybe you did. I'm so fast. Alright, we'll wait for him to catch up. There they are. And that dude still wants 5 dopamine synth implants. We'll get it one day. Omonporch over here. I think. River Opal. Or that cider weep. We've got a legendary croc on the way. Yep, there's Omonporch. So how about... You smell roasted boar. Would you like to investigate? Sure. You discover Baba, Goatfolk Village. What a dork. What is that? Bounding boots. Seen plenty of those. 15 move speed. Can I search in here? No, I can't. There they are, though. Here, you can have you can have these bounding boots. Make you nice and fast. You need it to keep up with me, right? Come on. I'm too fast. Alright, let's go towards the legendary croc and we're lost. What is that? It's obsidian. Yeah, my Goatfolk bully leveled up. Yeah, she's only level 16. So we gotta do some work here. My other one was like level 23 or 24. If only the game did not corrupt her. Or I don't know if the other one was a female, whatever though. Examine, you make some progress understanding the wet wooden water wheel. Wood paddles black with wet rot, catch the force... Oh, wood paddles black with wet rot, catch the force of the babbling brook, and set the wheel to the slow motion of centuries. Contains machinery enabling it to function as part of a mechanical transmission system, producing mechanical power. Are you my friend? You are. There's too many dudes out here, though. Get that sower out of here, because he just blew up some of the stuff I wanted. Got a jackhammer. I already have a couple jackhammers. So we'll disassemble this. Yeah, I need to replay. Ooh, hold on. Feathered steel buckler. I need to replay Tales of Maj'Eyal. I never beat that. I got pretty far a few times, but I never beat that, even with saves coming. So lacquered steel buckler is it can't rust. But the feathered, oh, that's not what I thought it was. We'll take the lacquered. Shrine to Ulamed, the colossal seed of worms. Acting against the persecution of worms, Ulamed led an army to the gates of the workshop of the Commanding. He sacked the workshop of the Commanding and persecuted its citizens, forcing them to change its name to Ulamedabad. Wooden machinery. Wood was shaved, cut to smooth volumed shafts, and fit inside gearboxes to convey motion and continuity. Making me think of Dwarf Fortress, because you can do that there. This is an interesting place. Ruins and fungus patch. Right, you are not friendly. Weird artifact. Gaslight chisel. The wood-gripped hilt emits a thin, terse, undulous beam of pale green light, whose intensity is such that it may cut away steel. What are you doing? Chain gun turret tinkerer? Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Don't kill my friend. How do I do this? I can try lasing it. Can I charge? What's the stasis field from? A hidden weird artifact detonates. $104. Oh, I love it. Turrets are super dangerous. Or raw goat meats into 12 servings of goat jerky. Pinch a beetlebum kite and a smidgen of spectral scrap electronics, a roasted antenna, and some great ice frog spittle. Gross. Yeah, basically, I was really worried about my goat there. Those turrets are pretty dangerous. Livid creeper and friend to fungi. What is that? Glow moth. A constant rain of gorgeous sparkling dust drifts down from the glow moth's wings. Plastifer gloves. Those are better than the elastine that we gave my goat friend. You get lost? You getting hurt? What's going on? There you is. Oh, they didn't put the skull cap on. That's fine. Let's see. Let's go this way. Yeah, anyway, the turret thing had me really worried. That's why I was trying to pull out all the stops I could to eliminate them. That force field, the stasis field, freaked me out, but I think it might have actually saved us a little bit. Deep water. Subterranean ruins. Probably just leave this for now. Still lost and wet. I don't usually get that excited about being lost, but okay. By some fungal spores. Didn't like that, because I might get an infection. Rose gills tense and release, tense and release, tense and release, as if drawing breath into the puffer's stem. With each exhalation, it belches a cloud of indigo spores like motes of twilight. They flutter back to the cap and congeal into a rose plasma. I'm covered in spores. I was told I can look at... Whoops, I can look at myself? No? Yeah, clean. No longer. Where's my friend? Regain our bearings, and we have Bawood, Goatfolk Village. Sick. Lead slug. Hey, that was the best part about the chain guns, though. We got hella ammo now. Are you my friend? No. You're a sower, though. Actually, are you friendly? No. Oh, you're special. Wait, the turtle. I think the game is slightly broken there, showing us a turtle, but it says Rabaha, Soul Drinker, the goat folk shaman of the clan Minim, and it's giving us a goat folk description. They're disliked by the Kirkutumbane cult for telling bawdy jokes and hated by the cult of the coiled lamb for disproving a famous theorem. Actually, what else was going on with them? Oh, they have a tortoise disguise. Flexi vest and irritable tortoise disguise. And a big ol' hammer. Son of a fucking bitch. A bunch of stuff got destroyed because it's stupid. Dude! Stupid fucking sower. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Worst enemy in the game. At least that I know of. No spoilers. Alright. Is my friend there? Trivial, hostile. Hostile, hostile. Are you fucking serious? Like, I wish I saved. Because everything got destroyed. Lead slugs got destroyed, utility knife, nylon body pack, whatever. I'm guessing that disguise got, yeah, it got destroyed. I wanted to see that. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What is happening? It's rearranging the map. That's my friend, okay. How you doing, buddy? Wounded. Good. We saved her and she leveled up. Dude, I am so frustrated by the stupid sowers blowing everything up. I would honestly not mind a mod to disable them. They blew up an artifact, which also pissed me off. Flexi-weaved chainmail. The item's DV penalty is reduced by 1. That's not terrible. 3 defense with no dodge penalty. What kind of weapon do you use? A carbide hammer? Okay. We'll give you this flexi weave chainmail. See if you like it. Molly netting. An old rope-working ritual was used to weave a back-worn net of fibrous and supportive straps. 16% carry capacity. Now that could be good. Fixed spray, yep. It's a lot of fresh water. So I'm curious, how does the nylon pack work? 20%. Okay, the other thing's not as good. Why did I pick up a... Oh, it's because it's electrified. Unfortunately, I picked up the sower seeds. If you've been watching me play this, you know I hate them. They encumber you so easily. Floating glow sphere. Don't ask why I went through that menu. They also destroyed a sav injector earlier, which really sucks. Yeah, but we got a lot of lead slugs now. I might hand some over to my friend. Alright, let's head up to the map here. I'm right here. It's hard to see. I'm right here. We want to go up here. You're lost. A Dromad caravan. Oh, I thought you were going to be enemies. Ask about the location and are no longer lost. I forgot about that part. An artifact. Can we identify it? No. That's very, very expensive. I can't justify that. It weighs 7. Oh, but I really, really want to know. I can afford it. I already know I can because I checked something last night that would have been like 2,000. I mean, look at this here, 200. This goes up to 400. 650. 750. I could burn a bunch of these, and we've afforded it. But what I don't want to do is, when I buy it, it's not going to be worth as much. Actually, what we're going to do here is... keep some of the heavier stuff. Oh wait, we didn't need that many things. My bad. 1440. YOLO, I guess, right? And we might end up selling it right back. That's a pistol? It's a goddamn pistol. Eigen pistol. Oh, 11 penetration, 1d11. I know what an eigenvector and an eigenvalue are. I don't know what an eigen pistol is. Perpendicular to the neon azure barrel is a square-plated scope inset with a large ocular lens. The sight through the lens distorts as the gun tilts, but the vector drawn remains unchanged. Sounds like it might actually be related to what I was talking about. A little bit. Very interesting. I don't think I'm going to be using it anytime soon. But I want to see what they'll take for it. 343. See, that's the problem I have. Trades are so uneven. Some ruins, let's investigate, sure. Cadmium Rhomb Kigakesh. It's that asphalt over there, I think. Go back. Chameleon horn, dram of crushed beetlebum chitin, and some Critias skunk hair. It's worth just at least running through the surface level here, because there may be chests that have items. I mean, what if I got really dummy lucky and got an Ubernostrum injector or something? Who knows what could be in here? More likely we're going to find some stairs, and that would lead down to something like that, where we would find chests and all. I can't believe I've already been going for about 2 hours. The Auto Explorer is sometimes really obnoxious. It keeps going back and forth around similar areas. Like, we've been over that way. I kind of understand how, but also it can be frustrating. So we can't get through here. Now we can. Alright, let's keep moving. Ah, no, we're on the water. After the Madpole incident, I'm a little concerned, that's all. Interesting pathing. Oh, because I think I saw the... Did I get a star apple or something? I don't know. Regain your bearings. Jungle surface. Alrighty. Can't cook with hostiles nearby. What hostiles? Madpole tooth, Irabra root, and a pinch of visiting Madpole cheek. They heard I don't like Madpoles. And we're almost there. Hills and surface. You regain your bearings. Beautiful. Nope, wrong button. Alright, so this is where the croc is at, yeah? It is, perfect. So we're gonna delve down wherever the croc is at. You traveled to the lair of Palsixtli Hetzeku, legendary croc. What are these? They look vicious, but they're Flamebeard. Rolling scales tessellate her husky, slouching form, and motes of condensate stipple her swollen chin. Elder Sleepbeard. I was gonna say, is this one icy? Yep. Rolling scales tessellate his monstrous slouching form, and motes of condensate stipple his swollen chin. His tail is stretched and cracked with advanced age. Do I want to fight? Whoa. Is that a Madpole? Oh no, are they mad now? No, they're not. A Gallbeard. Rolling scales tessellate her husky slouching form, and motes of condensate stipple her swollen chin. She's missing her left hind foot, and so she does not have the use of her left missile weapon, her right missile weapon, or her thrown weapon. Interesting creature. What are you? Wet dawn glider. This feathered serpent glides upon great leathery wings. The air about her colorful plumage shimmers with heat, and she leaves in her wake a blazing trail. You coming after me? No, you're going after all this. A pearl frog. Depigmented belly skin is tumefied with crushed insect matter into a gigantic and ripe pearl. Its legs have been resorbed by fat. The art of jumping mastered by its forebears survives only through ancestral memory. Where's my buddy going? Wait. Why are you hostile? Okay, we'll fight. That side of the map is jacked up. Where'd it go? There? Oh, okay, I see what happened. Now that's worth some experience. I like that. Where did my friend go? Yo, what's up, Tusk? He said DSP really was salty. We were laughing at the Street Fighter 6 playthrough beta because boy, that man does not know. He does not have any grace when it comes to losing. Every time he loses, you know, hold on, we got a modest dragonfly thorax, superior brine, and a dram of brine weed. Every time he loses, that person, they were a no skill player, you know, he will lose and say that they were doing no skill moves and stuff. But it's like, well, why did you lose if it's not skillful? He'll say that, or he'll be bitching about the lag and stuff. I heard him earlier a couple times. Like, I think when you were watching Tusk, you might have caught this, where he was bitching about drive impact, but every time he said it, he slammed his controller. He's like, drive impact, drive impact, drive, and he was like slamming his controller every time he said it. Like, it's like, bro, you need to calm down. We had a mad pole. Oh, we have a lot of mad poles here. I don't like that. They have taken my limbs in the past. I don't want him to do that to my friend, but I don't want to lose a limb myself. Oh, I'm held in place. Sting. Became confused. I'm still good. Lays. He took some damage. And he dies. Oh yeah, Luke, yeah. It is just, it's not as bad as last time so far, but I heard him earlier getting pretty rage-filled a couple times. I was only kind of casually listening as I was, what was I doing? Oh, I think I was just doing some cleanup stuff, yeah. Like, I don't even remember what I was doing earlier. Alright, I think we're good. Oh wait, no, this is where the croc is at. We're going after the croc. Forgot. Hello. The pearl frog just pulled me in with its tongue. But you're not considered hostile. Soft hissing. Let's trade. Nothing to trade, okay. Got the Madpole. Chain gun turret to the northwest. That's far. What I need to do is sprint. We got 115 lead slugs out of that. These dudes. Pat the flames. 92 more lead slugs. It's ridiculous. A slimy giant amoeba. Tuss says, would you rather have your coin purse get pile drived into a bee's nest or your wiener circumcised by Guile's sonic boom? Someone super chatted that, or yeah, super chatted that on his stream, on DSP's stream earlier. And he was like frustrated after the match. And so he does this too, when someone says something goofy like that, he won't even address it. So he read it and he just like kind of breezed through it and like ignored it. It's like, oh, someone paid you $5 to ask that. He just like ignored it. Mad polls. How about no? There were 270, that's nice. The deep pool of 8,005 drams of salty water is destroyed. Wait a minute. What's hurting me? Oh, shit. Scalding steam. There were 45. Why is there like gas everywhere killing us? Come on. Nice. Good kill, friend. Boy, it takes a long time to heal up now. What are you? Carbide longsword. Giant amoeba to the southwest. Yeah, a lot of times Tusk, he'll ban people that say things he doesn't like. He does get a lot of actual like bad trolls and stuff, and I do sympathize with that. But he'll someone will say something pretty benign, and he'll just ban them. He'll be like, very casual, like, all right, get out of here, like, you're gone, don't come back. What's up with this one? It's a still beard, and it releases stun gas. I don't know where my friend went, and that worries me. He's fighting to the southwest. You killed it. It's a cave spider. Get away from that scalding steam. Hot aerosol swells as it starts to dissipate into air. Take 1 damage from it. Come on. Get away from the... No. Stop resting because you're hungry. Where is my ally going? Preserve foods. Oh, some kind of tail. I didn't really pay attention. A pinch of modest glowfish cheek, a 10 mung bean, a nip of philosophical brine, and some etched paprika. 16 hit points for the rest of the day. I like that one. Was that my friend down there? What are you? Dreambeard. Oh, you'll put me to sleep, won't you? Berserkin time. That was my favorite part of the Berserk manga. When Berserk Man said it's Berserkin time. Berserk Man is my favorite character in the manga. Alright, so... sprint. It dies, but... what's all this gas from? What is it? Normality gas. Okay. Oh, are you spitting the gas? Nullbeard. Rolling scales tessellate his husky slouching form, and motes of condensate stipple his swollen chin. He's astrally tethered. When they said legendary croc, that's not what I had in mind. These kind of creatures. I thought it was going to be some crocodiles and stuff. I didn't expect all this crazy stuff. 4 grams of acid, sure. Never know when you might get thirsty. Took a vibro dagger. That guy, that damn frog thing pulled me in again. Wait. Don't use freezing on a guy that freezes things. Did I chop something off? No. I did some good cleave. And I confused. I think there used to be a lot more water here, but it all got vaporized. That's cool. That stupid frog keeps pulling me in. Alright, are there some stairs somewhere that we haven't seen? There's a little spot in the bottom there on the left. We haven't been in there yet. What are you? Nullbeard? Nowhere else to explore. There are stairs, we just didn't notice them. Okay. Well-fed, salt-encrusted. There's my friend. Okay. Save. Before things go crazy. So we have a friend still hanging out. Hopefully they don't get corrupted. What's your deal? You're neutral. Rhymewick. Tiny granules of ice stick to the violet frill of this frigid iguana. And now everyone's mad. Hey, they attacked me first, okay? I was frozen to death by some icy jaws. How? I mean, I know I can still take cold damage, but still. I'm gonna need a snack after stream or something. I might go about another hour or something, we'll see. So what happened before is we got surrounded and they wrecked shop. Tartbeard. Took 11 damage from Sleepbeard's freezing effect. Oh, I butchered it into a Sleepbeard gland. Cool. Wait. What's this hat doing? Huh. Yeah, I am really hungry for some reason. Scaled elastic slippers. To be fair, I guess I haven't eaten that much today. Should have saved first, but we're down here. My goat is there. I'm hoping that if I only save when the goat is on screen, it won't get corrupted. I gotta remember to do that though. Stun gas grenade and witchwood bark. There was something interesting. Eigen rifle is better than an Eigen pistol. BDD5. Perpendicular to the neon azure barrel is a square-plated scope inset with a large ocular lens. The sight through the lens distorts as the gun tilts, but the vector drawn remains unchanged. Yeah, so it is 11 penetration, 1d12. That's super beefy. Very accurate. So yeah, what's this purple pink one up here? That's the legendary croc. Loved by unshelled reptiles, disliked by flowers for disproving a famous theorem, hated by grazing hedonists for worshipping a highly entropic being. Soft hissing. Let's trade. Nothing to trade. That's gonna screw up some relations, but I can try a water ritual. So it's gonna make unshelled reptiles hate me more if I do this. They're negative 220. Aggressive ones will attack. Ah, do I do it? It's tough. Basically, what I think will happen is flowers and grazing hedonists will lose relation if I do this. You share your water and begin the ritual. Yeah. So flowers I went down to -50, and grazing hedonists I went down to 10. Reputation with unshelled reptiles is -120. And I can say I have a secret to share. I don't know what kind of things they like. Maybe we'll just go with the seed of worms. No, we'll go with this one. Deep in the Sultan worshipping district of Shabal, Ulumed stumbled upon a clan of insects performing a secret ritual. Because of his colossal visage, they furiously rebuked him and declared him a villain to their kind. And it's -70. Still not enough to get a secret. While on a trek through the Sultan worshipping district of Shabal, Ulamed's chariot was driven off a cliff by a nefarious band of insects. By the grace of fate, a group of nearby mysterious strangers came to his rescue. For the rest of his life, Ulamed was indebted to mysterious strangers. Well, I can't do any more, though. That sucks. And now we're in combat with, like, everyone. It's Berserkin' time! The Goat Folk Bully is leveled up to 18! Hat the flames, friend, don't burn. Are you friendly still? Nope, you are now hostile. No trading with you. Resist the effects of venom. They blocked a dismember, which really sucks. How's my friend doing? Fine. Oathbreaker. Oh my god! You violated the covenant of the water ritual and killed your bonded kith. You are cursed. Reputation with literally, like, everyone went down by a lot. 95, 100, 90. It's literally... What was he even worth? She... Wasn't even worth anything. Nah, I'm not doing that then. Got an achievement though. We can do the fight if I don't do the ritual. Are you mad? No, you're cool. Okay. I hope my friend is okay. Go full bully levels up. Health is dropping. Get some fire over here. What? Oh! What? Let's go. Hey, got an achievement. Cosmo Chromonaut. We chased after her. We are 16 strata deep in subterranean caves. Reputation with unshelled reptiles. I'm now disliked by them, yeah. So that means more enemies. And they didn't really give me anything. Hey, those other things are still coming through. What the hell is that? Waveform worm. Metameric flesh rings are joined into a line and crammed along a waveform. When one of a trillion per second random fluctuations causes the cosmic fabric to ripple, the worm aligns itself into a pattern of constructive interference and is shunted forward. Its Flamebeard is perfect, which bothers me. It's considered easy. Oh my god, the vortex is bringing walls in here. That's wild. It got zipped forward super fast. 625 experience. Sick. Alright, we got a miner thing. High explosive miner Mark 1. Chain gun? Yes. Got him. It sheaths itself in flimsy wings. What is this? Bright shroom, okay. Dawn glider tail, cured dawn glider tail, cool. We got some vanilla, a median aniseed, an exalted tangleweed leaf, and a shimscale leaf. Alright, heal up a bit. Let's see a cave spider. Who is messaging me? Low light laser turret tinker. That sounds like death. Only worth 47, but it sounds like laser turrets would be very painful for most involved. Dynamic turret tinker. $725. I don't know what that's gonna... Oh, maybe he just spits out different kinds of turrets. So we have no idea where we're at. Oh, there was a mine over there. Glad they're still alive. So I intentionally did that because I thought it'd be fun. And this is now the deepest I've ever been. 16 strata, or 17 rather. But we didn't actually navigate this far. Well, these guys are a little bit dangerous. These guys we saw before. Acid-covered gyro humor. Let's do that. A video just popped up on my feed about DSP raging at Street Fighter. Alright, we killed that. This thing actually jacked me up before, an agile fly. Dismember. Kill it. Good. What was that? Oh shit. You, what are you? Asphodolite. Beautiful contoured petals wrap into a florid bowl. Its filament crackles in the stale air. A bit of dirt sputters from where its pseudopodal roots sift through the loam. And I saw that a moment ago and I was like kind of freaked out by it. Are those... hang on, are those Allopyra? Okay. And a mysterious gunslinger. Lead slugs? Give me that. Give me all that. I want to know where I'm at. Like, I could try climbing all the way back to the top, but that'll take a while. Stygian sponge ball is stuck to the floor and dappled with disorienting dew, so it confuses you. Good experience. A missile launcher, really. Is that a regular mad pole? Yeah. That other one earlier had latched onto me, by the way, so I'm probably pretty lucky. No stairways that we found. May need to warp back to Grit Gate and start the journey over. Because I don't want to spend too much time in here. Like a chain pistol. So no stairs? Yeah, no stairs. Here we are. Are you doing okay? Yeah. What hostiles? You know what then? Let's go up here. How do we do anything to the phase spiders? A declared Ichor merchant's feat. You would hope that by... Oh, Sapra Goatfolk Village. You would hope that by having gone through here before, we'd be less likely to get lost. You son of a bitch. Stop it! I don't think it actually works that way, though. There are skills we can increase to help get lost less, though. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was that close. Cool. Level 27. Got an attribute point. You know what time it is. Take that lead slug. Elastine slippers. Made from a stretchy black fabric that sticks to your feet. Alright, that attribute point is going to intelligence, of all things. Because now I can do tinker. So that's going to be good. Yeah, let's go for it. Now with 19, I can go down here and get Tinker 1. Yep. Choose a schematic to unlock. Resonance sounds cool. So let's get Resonance. Give a flash of insight and inscribe a data disk. Resonance grenade. You've gained the activated ability Recharge. You may repair broken items with bits. Whenever you step over garbage, you astutely rifle through it and occasionally... Yeah, we should do that. Should have done that already. How much do I have? 761. I need scissors. 61. We're gonna get this jungles thing here. And rivers and lakes. And marshes. Flower fields. Just get a few of those so I don't get lost as much. First aid. Kind of tempted to do this. It's 200 points to get both. Whenever you begin the water ritual with a new creature, you gain 25 bonus reputation. It's not bad. 150 though. While meditating, you regenerate faster. I do want that. That's 150. And then this will be another 50. But we hunger and thirst at 1/2 the normal rate. That's a good one. And then I do want to go for... I want to go for heal. Yeah, it's 200. I could do 200 and swim faster, but I think I'm going to go for heal. Where are we? You okay? They're bleeding, but I think they're okay. Ah. Get wrecked. Electro bow. Yeah, but what if I disassemble it? Oh, and I forgot to do the other thing now. Now I can learn some of this. Item mod willowy. Learn. Resonance grenade. Learn. Stun rod. Learn. Boom. So now we can actually go over here and we can mod basically whatever we want with willowy. So I could, you know, try to look at something and say, what's really heavy, right? I don't know. That's probably not, but my weapon... it weighs 18 pounds. So we could try this if I have the bits. I've never done this before. So it'll weigh much less than normal. Oh, we don't have photonics. Damn it. You don't have the required 2/6 bits. Does it mean... I need two photonics. I don't know how to read that. I think it does. So I can't do that right now. Okay. Telescoping, slate colored, okay. A sleek chrome ovoid. Yeah, so this is it. Dealing damage to structural objects. That's why I was like, the resonance one sounds like it might be good. Oh, we're lost, of course, I forgot. You discovered another Goat Folk village. Rabbah. How many sowers are there? What is that, a shield? Yeah. Alright, disassemble. Fine wafer. Disassembling all kinds of stuff. Still lost, so let's go. Discover a lair. Would you like to investigate? Yes. The lair of Gygor Kalslam, legendary electric snail. Was it literally the screen I was just on, or what? Hey, my Goat Folk bully leveled up again. Awesome. So many snails. Oh, that's not what. Oh, it changed. Okay. Freezing ray is now M. They're not worth much, but it adds up. Alright, so if I sit here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I begin meditating. So watch our health, 65, 66, 7, 8. Hard to tell if it's really going faster. I could use the heal ability, but I just want to check that out. What am I seeing? Oh, more snails. Yeah, I do feel like I healed faster. Alright, we see the stairs. Probably find that legendary electric snail down there. Could be a fun fight. Worth a little bit of experience. If these are worth some, the legendary should be worth a bit, right? I don't know how experience works for my friend. I don't know if they get experience like I would have gotten at their level. Like I would have gotten at their level, or if they're getting experience that I'm getting. Either way, even if they're getting the experience I'm getting, it still goes farther at their level. Alright, plate mail. It's really heavy. Massive slabs of black unbreakable material. Yeah, there's no way I'm putting that on. I'm chopping stuff off, I think. I saw mobility impaired. I think I killed the first one with the dismemberment. Why did I stop? See, sometimes you just stop. Because I turned hungry? I didn't see it say any reason for me stopping. Alright, some campfire. Do you want to go to them? No. I guess I have to, though. I hate that. Whip up a meal. Magnesium hide sheathed hermit's head. Quiet mushroom cap and a sprinkle of glorious albino ape hair. There's my friend. Get on the screen. Ow. Jackhole. You know I always begin that cider. There we are. Loved by mollusks, admired by the seekers of the sightless way for sharing fresh water with them, hated by the fellowship of wardens for sowing their fields with salt. Why would snails do that? Disliked by the goat folk for reprogramming their favorite robot. And this is an arch of electricity writhes between the two feelers of this shoulder-height snail. Its muscular foot disappears beneath a striated, brownish shell. Alright, we're going to go... It's Berserkin time. I chopped off its what? Its tail. And it's dead. Seekers they despise me. The wardens I'm favored by. And goat folk, let's not even think about that. That reputation's not changing anytime soon. Yeah! Leveled up again. My friend is doing good. Level 20. That thing was worth 200 experience, the legendary. A missile, we'll take that. An Eigen pistol. We have one. I'm not planning on using it, probably. So I guess let's disassemble it. Ring mail, no. Bear jerky, yes. Fine wafer, yes. Nowhere else to explore. Oh, this is the chest that I just looked at then, right? And you don't have anything special? Old Shursanip. There he befriended oozes and played games of chance through the night. Alright, let's go. We'll do another save here. We are coming up on hour 3. Part of me wants to keep going. Might go a little bit extra. I don't know. I don't want to do the thing where it's like, we're on 5.5 hours now. A lair. Let's check it out. Sibin Cadens. Legendary glowfish. Yeah, but what if we just leave now? We'll just mark it. Some ruins. The Zinc Kigakesh. That's a lot of baboons. Since when have we fought Snapjaws? I legitimately kind of forgot they existed. Yeah, I mean, we read about some earlier, but it's been so long. Oh, right, bears like me now, don't they? They're cool. Horned chameleon wants to fight. Electrofuge to the west. Not worth anything anymore. Let's see, disassemble that. Take the nugget and the vine wafer. A wet fractured microchip. A microchip. We're gonna see a lot of those now. Now that I got that thing unlocked, we're gonna see a bunch of stuff like that. It's gonna get a little bit annoying at times. The novice of the sightless way burrows a channel. He wants to sunder my mind. Until I one-shot him. A drill bot. Of course. All that water. Jägermeister is live. I don't need the vibro dagger, that's pretty heavy. Kept those throwing axes and I still haven't used them. As it goes, right? Semi-automatic pistol. I'm gonna be lazy. I think it'll give me the slugs back. I'm not worried about it. I don't think we need the buckler. Could be, yeah, it could be worth giving to my friend, though. Son of a bitch! Why? Masterwork semi-automatic pistol. So Masterwork does what? 5% more likely to score critical hits. Scoped chain pistol, so it's more accurate. Oh, this box is heavy. Spiral borer. Oh, I saw this mentioned somewhere. This digs down. It digs stairwells, basically. It bores stairwells. When I was dealing with that invisible troll yesterday, they mentioned if you use a spiral borer, you might be able to skip the floor entirely. What sort of giant man-thing carried a 40-stone... Oh, man-thing. Okay. Should have been hyphenated, I think. What sort of giant man-thing carried a 40-stone chrome satchel on their shoulder? The answer is not known. But a clue is stenciled on the side of the satchel, a drill pointing downward into a well. Yeah, that's cool. Arc winder. What is that? A spiral crank closes a chrome-encased circuit and ejects charge through two contact tips. Smoke twirls through their yellow gold. I was thinking like arc welder or something. It's 44 is actually pretty good. I mean, it's got a very wide range, 4 to 16 damage, but it's not bad. And why does this still show up as an artifact? I find that weird. Any easy options here? Sower seeds. Centipedes, I forgot about them too. Fractured microchip. Iron Uruk. Better not pick up those sower seeds when you inevitably go back through this. Okay, good. Through the same area that you've been. Strange plant. Seed spitter. I can use it? It's a weapon? Compacted seed matter that's been stuffed into the leaf mitt of a coiled tendril. Sure. Now we'll wait till my friend shows up. Give items. I wanted to give something. I wanted to give a carbine. Where'd it go? Oh, it's bloodstained. That's why. I wanted to give that. And... steel buckler, because you might actually use it. And then I'll give you a handful of lead slugs. You'll burn through them pretty quickly. There's only like 100 shots if I give you 300, because the burst fire. There you go. You hear that loading? That was them, not me. I took the metal folding chair. I got a lot of scrap to disassemble. So that is the downside to having that now, is that you pick up so much scrap. It very quickly overburdens you. That was the weirdest path you could have taken to get there. Preserve foods. Whip up a meal. Sprinkle of dust, some silt, and a potent aniseed. Alright, we are going to save. I'm also going to give it a couple seconds when we get back to the menu. As weird as it is, like the game tells me it's saved, but maybe it still does some serializing or something. I don't know why that corrupted. Out of all things. It could have been some other issue related to leveling them up too much. It could be a lot of things, but I don't want to deal with it. So just go here. So we made it here this time. Now I'm just going to keep... Oh, I can't traverse on the mountain, so we'll go at the angle here. I have actually been over this way on my cheat character, but I didn't do anything. I didn't go into any of the new areas, like the, what's it called again? The Omonporch, or the Spindle. I didn't do any of that. I also went like way down here towards the lake. I think I was in the Rainbow Wood, because I was just wandering around trying to find interesting enemies. A lot of interesting stuff definitely happened. Alright, we're at Omonporch. That looks sick. Are those all dudes? No, a statue of an eater. Features erupt from a stone canvas and shatter into a figure from the deep past. Hair, skin, brow, thigh. The details hatch a new emotion inside you, the sense of the strange familiar. As you move about the petrified likeness, you wonder at how this eater managed to incise themselves into your space-time braid. An Addy to the north and stop exploring. Oh, that fly thing. Got all these statues too. Bashid, deep in the wilds of Kirkatum, Bashid discovered New Miva. He befriended Tori. We read that earlier. Ulamed, acting against the persecution of worms. I think we've read that. That sounds too familiar. Somewhere in Alapa, Yamed contemplated the nature of things in solitude. He was obsessed with inkwells. What a weirdo. The miniature clock. Miniature clock stopped working in every home when she was born. That's familiar. Shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Reshef. After conferring with mysterious strangers, he convinced them to help him found a harborage for the purpose of receiving visitors from across the clustered cosmos. They named it Starfarer's Quay. Is it Quay or Key? I think it might actually be Key, which is bizarre. Shrine to Ulapater, the moss green icicle. Deep in the wilds of Ibamish, Ulapater discovered Shersalil. There she befriended robots and built a glass gazebo. Now the Addy. Spindle glitter rained from heaven and sowed the holoptic valley of the Addy's eye. It sprouted gluttonous molecules that sucked the hue from the bug's head, chest, and wings. It unrendered the Addy and left it to flit from leaf to leaf, half blind and dirgeful. I was afraid of that. $6.25, I love it. I hate that we have to use, Oh right, wanted to cook. I hate that we have to use slugs for it. Ha! Notable Bulgur rescued banana leaf, a pebble, and a once diaphanous wing. Lots of banana trees, so we might actually get some bananas. If any of them are ripe. Sweet. Good experience is good. Even right now, that's not terrible for me. I did harvest a banana. Cool, I've got a couple of them. I'm imagining my allies enjoying this experience. I really hope I can keep them alive and they don't glitch out, get corrupted. Preserve foods. 3 bananas turned into sun-dried banana, even though it's the middle of the night. Alrighty. Begin meditating. Just a chance to save. And let's check this out. Uh-oh. I don't like that color. Okay. I don't know why it was just a solid green square, but whatever. Cool. So we've traveled to Omonporch of the quest, the Earl of Omonporch. 1,000 experience. Now we saw some of those plants in that space-time vortex, didn't we? Beautiful contoured petals warp into a florid bowl. Yeah, that's it. They're friendly. I gotta be careful with that water. It's only 10 drams, but still. If we auto-pick that up, it could pose issues. What's this do? Left to Ezra. What's my weight? Like, oh, I think we'll be okay. So this is like a village. Like, it seems like a somewhat peaceful place, but we might end up in conflict. That's the idea. There's like maybe shops or something. We'll have to check out the middle, that thing there in the middle with all the flowers. I don't know if any of those can talk, if it's going to be a shop or something. What we'll do is we'll let it do an auto-explore, and then I'll look for points of interest and just figure out that way. Oh, we did get some witchwood bark. I was about to say, I was hoping we'd get some. See a special wall up there too. What's it say? In the scene here, the fathers first approach her radiance. And it is carved stone from the Sultanate of Bashid. Gigantic old stone was stacked, napped, and carved in long arcs to the style of the day in the time of Bashid. Since then, the project has accrued collaborators, and their signatures are writ everywhere. Here, the lacuna of a vandal's edit. There, the soft strokes of time's brush. Asphodel, Earl of Omonporch. Wait, that's you? Statue of Eater? Look. Features erupt from a stone canvas and shatter into a figure from the deep past. Hair-skin, brow. We read this. Why are you special? Interesting. Alright. I guess let's go for it. So I was thinking Ezra was where we needed to go, but no, there's the Earl right here. I wonder if it's because we were meditating. I don't know. Welcome to Omonporch, traveler. Enjoy your visit to my earldom. Feast your eyes upon my tall and glorious spindle. Take in the scent of roasted musa. Are you truly the Earl of Omonporch? Indubitably, for I've proclaimed it so. There was no Earl to tell me otherwise. Earl Asphodel, the Barathromites request your permission to lease control of the spindle. Their inquiries into the past have led them here. Lease control of my spindle, you say? Well, well, that's a colossal request. There's no simple price I can assign to such a thing. Were I to grant such a request, you would owe me a great debt, you and several of your allies. So you say, how can I appease you? Ah, interesting. You could talk your way out of the quest, basically. I will convene a council, the first council of Omonporch. Send word to 4 of your allied factions. Have them send delegates. Together, perhaps, you can appease me. So, yeah, it says, hear me, Asphodel. I'm a dear friend to the consortium. I ask that you reconsider. Now, remember Yurt, the plant. We could actually maybe do water rituals with Yurt or something, and then maybe we could have just ignored this. Convene the council then. I am willing. The council will be convened. Come back in 3 days. He has nothing to trade. So what's in Ezra? What is it? What am I looking at? Hang on, it's bothering me too much. What is this? Banana rancher. He maneuvers under a tunic made from sackcloth and braided goat hair. His olive skin and straw hair glisten with spindle dust. Hey, come inside. Ooh, a real book. Let's read it. Fawns of the Meadow. Editor's note. The following is an excerpt from the travel diary of Kaylin Sandshell, who generously donated her leather-bound volumes to the monastery of the illustrious Heart of Chrome. May they remain forever preserved. One can traverse the arable lands around Mograï for lifetimes without ever encountering the deer people who call themselves the Hindran. In numbers, they are but a few hundred, and as a people they do not care to interact with other creatures when they can avoid it. In the 20 years I have actively wandered, I have met but a handful of wandering Hindran families, all exiles from their home and yet unwilling to tell me how to find the society that made them pariahs. I am, however, a hunter as well as a scholar, and after several years of searching I was able to locate their secret village, Bela. All I will say of its location is that it is somewhere in the flower fields of Cod. I have no desire to betray the confidence of a mostly peaceful race of creatures. My arrival was obviously not celebrated. The Meadows Border Scouts are extremely perceptive and conversant in tracking and obfuscation alike. By changing landmarks, using confusing and threatening sounds, and otherwise making my stay in the adjacent wood as unpleasant as possible, they sought to deter me from my path while avoiding notice. When I eluded the guards and made my way to the first neat row of carefully tended water vine, the Hindran farmers who saw me at once took terrified flight. The extreme of fear that Hindran feel toward outsiders is a strange one, in my eyes. They are large, powerful creatures with arms and legs at least as strong as a human's and covered in dense fur that protects them from cold weather. Each individual is skilled at using and maintaining a sharp metal vine reaper. Their antlers are strong as bone and naturally quite sharp. Hindran pariahs who learn to fight live longer than most of Cud's wayfarers. Strange as this attitude may be to me, I cannot argue against its efficacy. The Bela villagers have lived peacefully under informal matriarchal gerontocratic rule for generations. Their eldest or wisest woman becomes Hindriarch, and her word on most things is obeyed by every member of the tribe, who refer to her as Grand Doe. The current Hindriarch was the first Hindran to hold a conversation with me, and I will admit to a measure of anxiety being under her hawkish gaze. She was none too pleased at my presence, but intelligent enough to understand that killing me or driving me away would be a greater inconvenience and danger than offering me hospitality. We parted with an uneasy compromise, and I began my residence and observation. I found quickly that the oral history of the Hindran is shoddy at best, perhaps with purpose. Their etymology is similarly muddy, but there are some observable patterns. Dread is a suffix applied to sentience. Hindran, obviously, and the word for their young, Fondran. Oh yes, okay. Dren is applied to sentience. Hindran and Fondren. I also heard Kendren a great deal, as it is their word for non-hostile sentients like myself. All Hindran names end with the suffix heart or hind. Although they do understand that these are gendered terms, a majority of male fawns bear hind names, it seems that for quite some time heart was a name appendage reserved for the smallest or most ill-behaved fondren. As it is, the suffixes are considered unisex in modern day, and the Meadows Fondren now have a much more even distribution of these suffixes than their parents. Life for Hindran is, for the most part, uneventful to the point of what this traveler would consider extreme boredom. The water vine and law fields are meticulously tended day after day, never harvested late and always producing as much crop as possible. Growing up, all Fondren are trained as farmers, but a lucky few will become carpenters or blacksmiths in order to keep what little infrastructure they maintain running. Those who display particular aptitude and loyalty to the Hindriarch have a chance of becoming border scouts who keep the nearby fields safe and occasionally bring in wild game or star apples while patrolling. The resulting side dishes provide some much-needed variety from the daily Bela staple, a hearty law petal soup combined with crushed bats. While this mala soup is delicious, I appreciated how the occasional serving of boar brisket gave a much-needed spice to my day. I found little else of interest from the adult Hindran. They seemed unwilling to speak with me at length. While I heard rumors about a village treasure, I could not obtain any information about what that treasure actually might be. By contrast, I learned a great deal speaking to the Fondren, whose curiosity about the outside world is rapidly becoming difficult for the elders to contain. More than once I heard the term Heartend, allegedly an ancient term for Hindran who lived as both genders or neither, which the young ones take as evidence of a more egalitarian past. I can feel the wanderlust both in their fascination with me and also in the zeal with which their elders would clamp down on any talk of lands outside of the meadows. The world outside of the flower fields remains an expanse of unavoidable peril for the adults of the tribe, understandable as Bela trains few warriors. They have no standing military and only a handful of combat-trained scouts. The Hindran take their border security rather seriously, and any of their member who chooses to leave does so permanently and is erased from the tribe's collective memory. The small families of Hindran I met in the law fields and rarely elsewhere in Cod are all exiles, whether due to crimes committed or simply the choice to live elsewhere. Within Bela itself, pariahs are even more thoroughly ostracized than I knew, and mention of their names is spoken only in whispers by the Fondren. Knowing that being caught speaking of the dead means harsh punishment, this sits poorly with the young ones, and my instincts tell me that their dissatisfaction is a step beyond standard youthful rebellion. The winds of change are coming to Bela. By the time I left Bela, it was with relief. I hadn't the patience for the life these dear people lead, and I was beginning to catch the cabin fever in spite of spending very little time in the village's brinestalk yurts. The Hindriarch was as happy to see me go as I was to be off. My pack was loaded with the vine wafers and dried flowers of which I'd long since grown tired, and I was ushered out efficiently by scouts. By the end of the day, I realized that I had taken something else. A Fondren had snuck out of the settlement behind me and refused to return to their village. I hardened my heart against the Fondren's pleas and found a scout to guide them back to town. If Reshef be merciful, the little one will find happiness there, or the luck to find a more fruitful life elsewhere. All I can say with certainty that the poor thing does not lack for bravery. That actually made me sad there at the end. Good stuff. Take it! Take it! Valuables, copper wire, LED. Take it. We're locked in here. Hopefully no one's mad. What's this? Empty. And wine. Mural of Yamed, the Alapa Bane. The tomb mural depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Yamed, the Alapa Bane. Recall, ye heathens, in the year of the lion-hearted haunt, a union of the villagers of Ezra and mysterious strangers committed treason against Yamed and hijacked his triad barge. Recall the chastisement put upon them by Yamed, Har's husband. Wires. Cool, I like that. I see more books and stuff. I'll try to read those. Make out of here with what we can, but options are limited. Random crib. Here lies the body of Kushum, fell asleep on a quantum mote. Here rests Sikat, died of old age. I wonder if these are like, did they ever do any Kickstarters or anything? Rest in peace, Yurur, eaten alive by the villagers of Milep. Here rests the body of Mekat, died of malnutrition after eating only boar jerky. These don't seem like backer names. Even if they were like online handles, they seem too in-universe. Here rests Kayula, fell from a cliff trying to recover a lost handrail. Here lies Iroshum, fell asleep on a kindled flame. Here lies Yashwukat Natep, succumbed to despair after losing a law enforcement security card. Yashwagab, burned to death by a luminous moat. Rebecca, succumbed to glot rot. Oh, you recover the mark of death of the late Sultanate. Wait, I was gonna say Rebecca is the... I was actually gonna say, isn't it the name of someone? No, but it legitimately is. I was thinking it's just random, okay, whatever. I was gonna comment on it. I didn't expect it to be associated with the real Rebecca, because we've seen that name before. So you recover the mark of death of the late Sultanate. You note this piece of information in the gossip and lore section of your journal. Interesting. Rest in peace, Mad Ishwashrakat, burned at the stake for promulgating plane where the wind weirds chose. Okay, sorry. Sishwomowar, killed in a duel over some leather moccasins. That's a dumb way to die. Who this? Ilahaj, spools of hair are bunched under the frustrum of her habit. Her round cheeks are smeared with polyurethane and spindle dust, and her face is pulled low by the violence of her square jaw. Long muscular forearms are tensed by the repeated pinching motion of tool manipulation. Her eyes are ultra keen and shine bright cyan, and her vision smoothly segues between her work and her surroundings. Loved by the Daughters of Exile, disliked by the villagers of Sholep, and admired by the villagers of Tur. She has fullerite flake armor, an exoskeleton, her steel boots. He's pretty kitted out. Where's my friend? Wait for a moment. Oh, I'm pretty tired. Can't use that computer, huh? Follow were 2 or 3 decades. Traveler, put down your mangled trinkets and I'll repair them. Who are you? He gives you a hard stare. I'm a daughter of exile, but you should call me Ilahaj. Daughter of exile? Tinker nuns. The world sees fit to call us that, my sisters and me. Do you know the story told of Rebecca the exile? She was a teacher to Reshef, but he excommunicated her from these... Why can't I read? She was a teacher to Reshef, but he excommunicated her from the Sultanate and banished her from the realm. To know her, I have chosen a life of unbelonging, and among my sisters, I have the honor of permanent residence by her gravesite. I'll tell you this, traveler, the shape of a society is visible only from the outside, and there is peace beyond a boundary. Wasn't Rebecca a healer? Why are you an order of tinkers? Ilahaj pauses. You presume too narrow a meaning of health. Tell me about this ancient village. Ezra sits in the shadow of history where small things grow. It's the moss beneath the statue, quite literally. For centuries, monarchs concerned themselves with felling trees, and now of the convent, only Ezra remains. It's home to Rebecca's gravesite, so for the daughters, it is a sacred place. You may notice more of us on pilgrimage. Who is the man camped near the graveyard? Zotham. I don't see the utility in unkindness, but he's a fool. Were it that proximity to meekness made one meek. I have no use for a man who seeks salvation in the body of a dead woman. plant that she shares the building with? I didn't see one. We'll find out in a moment, I guess. What do you think of the plant you share this building with? I don't. So you can repair and stuff. You have artifacts. Identify. Implant Skillsoft. Skillsoft Plus. What does it do? You gain access to a whole skill tree. You gain a skill whose cost is greater than 151 SP. Optical Bioscanner. You gain access to the precise hit point, armor, and dodge values of biological creatures. It's a scouter. Bionic Liver. Digestive bile and alkaline churn in glass chambers while synthetic tissue sieves out biotoxins. You're immune to poison and disease. I forgot to read these. The Bioscanner, a minuscule graphene array that processes optical data against a repository of organic life forms. Skillsoft Plus. Encoded on this chip are the neural patterns of a particular skill tree. Encoded on this chip are the neural patterns of a particular skill. Still 12 drams, but the prices are increasing, so I'm worried. The next two, at least. Interlinked plates of wafery carbide tessellate into a subcutaneous sheet. +1 armor value. 20 drams, yep. Reactive trauma plate. A contoured plasteel body plate absorbs impact shock and disintegrates into the bloodstream. Neutralizes one damage source that would cause a lethal amount of damage or deal at least 50% of your max health. It's destroyed in the process. It's a lifesaver. A one-time lifesaver. Magnetic core. Laminated metal is bound as concentric spheres, softening magnetic eddies and powering near-field orbits. You gain an additional floating nearby equipment slot. We have Schemasoft. Encoded on this chip are the schematics for a whole class of mid-tier artifacts. You gain access to every schematic for a single class of artifacts. Sounds pretty good. Slender. It weighs less than normal. It needs Tinker 1, right? So we'll actually get that. I know we have the other thing, but I'm doing it for a reason. Weapon has a chance to dismember. Might do that as well. We have something that's worth like 200. Unless I already got rid of it. Oh, I got rid of it earlier, right. What we can do, actually, instead of doing bronze ingots, we can get rid of a lot of lighter things. Let's look at it this way. If I did 2 bronze ingots, my weight's 605. Yeah, it's 605. If I do this here, with a bunch of lighter things, my weight's 596. Does make a big difference. You know what I'm noticing? I didn't see a recoiler. So I'll have to check if anyone else here sells things. Oh no, small stone might be it. I missed that. Identify. Yep. Yep, there it is. We need another 234. 346. $425. We'll lose a little bit, but I think that's okay. Now we don't have to walk back here again. Ezra recoiler. We're going to replace cell with one of my extra solar cells. Good. What else do we have here? A clay oven. Let's check it out. Preserve those bananas and stuff. Eat goat in sweet leaf. You've gained the activated ability Psychometry. I don't think I know what that one is. You can use Psychometry at level 2, and whenever you take damage, there's an 8% chance you teleport all creatures surrounding you. Is that the same thing, or is it a separate thing? What is Psychometry? Let's actually look at it. Actually, the way to look at it would be in here. You read the history of artifacts by touching them, learning what they do and how they were made. Unerringly identify artifacts up to complexity tier 6. Learn how to construct identified artifacts up to complexity tier 3. Must have the appropriate tinker power. You may open security doors by touching them. You do not possess this mutation inherently, and so you cannot advance its rank. Speaking of advancing rank, its base rank is 3. We could do more multiple legs. I gotta think about this for a minute, but I can make Freezing Ray much, much stronger. Multiple legs. Even faster, more carry capacity. And again, even faster and more carry capacity. We'll put another point in Freezing Ray, so it's getting us up to 14d3 plus 1. I don't even know what 14 times 3 is. It's 28. That's 42. So 43 max. And 15 min. I hope I mathed that right. I'm bad at mental math. And then I think maybe teleportation. Or light manipulation. We'll do teleportation. Because it might save me one day. And next, Mayor Hud. Oh! There's a lot of plants that talk. You are welcome in the village of Ezra, seedling. Sit with me and watch the sun breathe shadows over the day. You're a tree. Ha! Ha ha ha! So I am. I split stone and joggle my fingers at the salt sky. So I do today, so I did yesterday. How old are you? I tally so many autumns, but until I am black with rot, I cannot be ring right. The etching on my undertrunk places my seed date to the reign of Bashid, so I am told. Technically, that makes you an eater, doesn't it? Ha ha ha, I suppose so. How did you become mayor of this village? Ha! I stood long enough. I joggled my fingers at the salt sky, and I watched thy seedlings sprout and wither. And I watched thou place stones in straight lines like the bees and their nests of wax. I stood until the stones were nigh by me. The people followed the stones. Nothing to trade. I'd like to ask you something else. The carved reliefs here are either ancient. What is the history of this place? Ezra is more than tree old, it's stone old. Seedlings have lived here since our roots dreamed of joggling their fingers at the salt sky. They ate earth, then belched freight at the stars, and this place was their stomach. Later, as the star tree died and they buried their dead under its roots, this was their funerary place. Now we nurse electric milk from the old and aching temple to turn our wheels and grind our seeds and grains. Now we are they. Is the star tree the spindle? I was trying to piece together that as I was reading it. Ate earth and belched freight at the stars. Are we talking about ancient humans leaving the planet or something? I don't know. Star tree. I, the blue mother who breaks the sky. Those who eat call her Gyaos, and those who wake call her spindle. Exactly. Who is Ezra's warden? One called 1FF, who wandered in errancy out from the tomb and was reprogrammed by the daughter who lived and died in the rot black box 9 daughters ago. Point me toward your merchants. To the northwest, seek the rot black box. There a plant and daughter live. There cats of chrome purr at tiny suns. I'm looking for work. Ezra is old and long since cut a groove into the world and resides there in stillness and harmony, but Zotham, the penitent one, is a seedling, new to the world, and he quakes at all the tensing the world does. Perhaps you can share in his angst. Go find him by the headstones for the dead. Live and drink. Let's talk again. Were there more things? As a water ritual, but we'll hold off on that. 6 shrew and the warden. So let's do these and save Zotham. God, it freaks me out. I just heard someone outside laughing. I have to wonder, why are you so loud? But also, it's weird. Six shrew. Oh joy, another meat being. Please tell me you're here to buy something. I am Taram, you are? I am Six Shrew, a merchant from the Consortium of Phyta, disinclined to waste Zir time on talkative strangers. I sell things, and you can buy them. I would in fact strongly encourage you to buy them or be on your way. Why are you called Six Shrew? Why are you called Pest? I'm not. You are now. Are you going to buy something, Pest? You're being a bit rude. You're being a bit annoying, so I suppose both of us have our burdens to bear. Perhaps we should do some trading and move on with our lives, Is something the matter? Oh, I'm fine. I simply adore being assigned this stinking backwater Musa Grove after decades of service, unceremoniously dumped in an office next to a fleshy tinker who works day and night making all manner of racket through the thinnest, most conductive walls ever crafted. What does a human say? Living the dream? Yes, I am living the dream. Well, let's trade. We'll get the slugs. Polarite arrows, that's new. I think they are, yeah. We can get rid of some of the old ones, maybe. I don't really have many, and I'm not planning on using arrows anytime soon, and oh my goodness. We can't identify them, so I have no idea what these are, and I don't plan on spending $2,000 to find out what one is. We have Taco Suprema. Why are they so expensive? Why are they 1,000 each? A delicious taco wrapped in thin paper. Tart beard gland paste. I know where that came from. We fought a bunch of dudes like that. Uber Nostrum and Sav injectors, you know it. Running out of trade goods now. Let's do it. 6 shrew will have to pony up 1 dram. Oh, I didn't realize I got that close. Cool. I'll be on my way. Live and drink. Anything else you could say? I'll be leaving then. What about the warden? Where are you? Ah, over here. Warden 1FF, reprogrammed conservator. Out of an oculus pours a scanning cone of mosaic light. It's unclear if they regard you as an interloper, but they take no aggressive action. 1 dram of oil. Interesting. Let's trade. Nothing to trade. YOLO. You share your oil and begin the water ritual. Who doesn't like me now? Because they disliked him. Grazing hedonists are now indifferent. It's okay. Oozes decreased by a lot. That's unfortunate. We're now favored by Ezra, though, which is cool. Share a secret with me. There's a location of White Ba Goat Folk Village. I'll share one with you. Goat Folk Village. Live and drink oil sib. Live and remain ever rustless. Actually, I should have read about... Hang on. What is Six Shrew? Sharp leaves burst forth from a decorative pot like a verdant geyser frozen in place. The leaves twitch with an irritation at every offending stimulus, an assumption you might consider conjecture if not for the strong telepathic aura of frustration exuding from Zir leafy form. They said that earlier. Is that supposed to be a pronoun? The warden stuck to their rind of mirrored chrome. Sequins are two separate ecologies. The crispy dead growths of the inner tomb and the verdurous molt of grove life. As the years spin by and the Colossus adjusts to the sun-drenched outer world, the latter consumes the former. I should have done that too to get an idea of who likes them and who doesn't and all that before I did the water ritual. Always a good idea. Disliked by insects, the Gersh, and hated by the cult of Ulamed for questioning the origins of the moon. Flower buds cluster in sixes across their time-maimed topaz bark and are ringed by glossy green leaves. They shoot up tall in defiance of millennia of wall shade. But their crown sags with weary softness, and their exposed roots trace the outline of a grassy salon. The grove's oldest tree, called the Hadass, welcomes you to their shadow. Now, Zotham, what's up with you? Are you sleeping now? No, oh, it's you. Live and drink, wayfarer. Cause no strife here, and we will have no quarrel. I am Tarim. Who are you? I am no one of any importance, but my name is Zotham. Some call me the Penitent. Penitent? I was once a vile grave robber, the lowest of the low. Years ago, I sought to plunder the tomb of the Eaters and set off to do so with a pair of Confederates. I watched both of them die, slain by ancient artifice and entombed with the ancient dead. I would have shared their fate, but for a coterie of Mopengo nesting in the catacombs. They kept me safe and fed me while I treated my wounds. It is in their honor that I seek a credo now. Mopengo? Mopengo are plated, digging creatures whose armor scales glow a pale white. They're contemplative, sociable, and mostly peaceful. They commune with ancient objects, which is why a coterie of their kind lives in the Tomb of the Eaters. They are patient even with rough-hewn wanderers such as we, but it's still not best to ask to explain their credo. I'd like to meet these Mopengo. If you do find yourself in the tomb, the Mopengo settlement's nestled in the wall of the northwest catacombs. The entrance is guarded by a chain turret named Vivira, brightly painted to distinguish them from Air Brethren. Resist your reflexive urge to fight or flee, as Vivira is friendly and open to parley. If you meet, tell him I sent you. Speak to a turret? I suppose I will. Live and drink. Buried Watchers. Credo. Yeah, this is a rite of passage for the Mopengo people. A statement that inspires contemplation, discussion, and thought. An ideal credo has no single explanation or interpretation is meant to inspire contemplation in those who hear it. For this reason, it's considered rude among Mopengo to ask the meaning of a credo. Someday I will find mine. I need to enter... who are they? Yeah. I need to enter the Tomb of the Eaters. Is your motivation just? Yes. Only those who pay their respects to the grave of Rebecca will know the way into the tomb. If you make it inside, the Mopengo will offer you solace and knowledge, and can tell you more about the tomb's contents. Who is Rebecca? Rebecca was a physician, and an advisor to Reshef until she lost his favor. When, after years of exile, she lost her voice and her life, she was buried here, an outsider unfit to be interred with the honored dead. So she rests here. I believe her proximity will help me find my credo. Can't you tell me anything else? No. You speak like a warden. I am no warden. My only fellowship is with my own shame. Why are you ashamed? He was a vile grave robber, yeah. What are you doing here? I watch over the grave of Rebecca to atone for my deeds, to find my credo. Your deeds? Same thing, okay? Your credo? Are you a warden? I am no warden. My only fellowship... Okay, yeah. Alright, I think we've exhausted everything. Trade. Identify, please. Damn it. I hate that. Okay. I think we're in good shape here. We gotta check out Rebecca's grave again. Why is my vision? Uh-oh. Am I sick? Oh, I was like, where is my... The bloodstains throw me off. Blurry vision. Yeah. Honey and yuckweed might halt it to cure it. I'm so glad I just saw that. It tastes disgustingly bitter. You're now sated and wet. So this is how we get in, huh? Ebon Folcrete. Black islands of carbon gravel populate an ocean of bitumen and rise from the horizontal plane toward the emptiness of the air rasp. Time and pressure have laid hairline trenches along the basin. All right, let's do something. I'm just basically waiting a while. I'm hoping I can fight that disease. Do I have another thing of honey and maybe yuckweed? Wait until the morning. Something close to it. Nope, my vision blurs. Not good. It's not the worst one, but I need a flashbang to cure it. As goofy as that is. So it was 19th, and we're going up to the 22nd now. Fermented yuckweed stem. Whip up, choose ingredients to cook with. Yuckweed. Fine wafer. Honey. We also included a crust of bread. You only get ill for 1/10 the usual length of time. You thirst at half the rate, you only get ill for 1/10 the usual length of time. Make me unill. Oh, my vision's blurring more. I don't know if you can stop it. The way it words it is that it halts it. It slows it. It says, it's an affliction of the eye. Oh, carried by the addy bug of the spindle-shaded Musa Grove. That's where we got it. We just got it. Monochrome is an affliction of the eye that renders the diseased incapable of seeing color. Onset is characterized by the blurring of vision over several days, followed by the complete loss of chromatic perception. Honey and yuckweed are sometimes effective at halting the color blindness. To cure the affliction, once color sight is lost, however, the patient must ingest 1 dram of unadulterated cider and then immediately subject themselves to the detonation of a flashbang grenade. Somehow the vision scrambling effect resets the victim's perceptors, and color sight is restored. Well, that's going to be a problem now. So here's what I'm thinking. We've waited about 3 days-ish. And it's time to see what happens with the main quest. We might have to go figure out how to get a flashbang. Someone's going to have them somewhere. Or we just get lucky. Or we just keep playing in black and white, in grayscale. Because it's going to happen. So, fun, right? But that's going to be it for today and for this week. We went about 4 hours, so that's a pretty standard one. Pretty standard stream. I was going to go a little early since I'm tired. I want time to relax. But I couldn't stop. So much fun. So I'm gonna be real, like the way that I stopped playing it for like 2 or 3 weeks, I think it was like 3 weeks. The way that I stopped playing, I mean, I wasn't doing great for a bit there, and then when Dwarf Fortress came out, Dwarf Fortress Steam came out, I was like, I do want to play this, but I could not resist Dwarf Fortress. So last week I was doing streams, but it's like I can't not, and yeah, that's why we ended up where we did. But I'm really glad to be playing it. I really like this game. It's really cool. It's really charming, really interesting. So, glad to be back. Very, very glad to be back. And I've made so much progress. I mean, yeah, you could probably speed run. You could probably go a lot faster if you know what you're doing. But I made so much progress yesterday and today. And I look forward to hopefully continuing that next week. Hopefully the disease is not the biggest issue, but we'll see, right? I mean, I ate some yuckweed. I had some honey. We'll see. I don't think it's working. My vision keeps blurring. So, oops. Oh well. Oh well, right? I didn't know that we'd have to be looking out for that. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. So thank you to anyone who showed up, whether you're lurking, chatting, masturbating, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream. I appreciate it. If you're new, you like Caves of Cut, or you like Dwarf Fortress, or Star Ocean, or programming, or any other games I play, hit that follow button here on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. You can also go over to YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, congrats on being in the future. And I'd appreciate if you do all the fun YouTube stuff. You know how it works, right? Like, subscribe, notification bell, leave a comment. I do read my comments and I try to respond to them. So also Twitter. I just started mentioning this recently, but I've always, ever since I made the Twitter, basically every stream I tweet when I go live. So that's another place you can follow there. You can turn the notifications on and see when I go live. I mean, you'll see the occasional other thing as well, but I'm not that busy on there. I don't spam too much, but that's another way to see when I go live, especially if you don't find Twitch notifications reliable, which I've heard in the past. They've never been a problem for me, but I know I've heard other people complain about not getting Twitch notifications. So there is that option. And yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say now. I will be back tomorrow, Star Ocean the Divine Force. I will do Genshin Impact because I want to see the new quest. I missed it last week because I accidentally did like a 7 or 8 hour Star Ocean stream. That happens. And then Monday with coding, roguelike tutorial in Rust. What are we doing? Really big beefy. Oh, is it wave function? Yeah, I think it's wave function collapse. So it's going to be a big old beefy long session. I've already kind of looked ahead a little bit during the last coding session, and it's the longest individual section yet, but it may also be deceptively long, so we'll see. Looking forward to that. We got Dwarf Fortress coming on Tuesday, Thursday. It's going to be a good time. Alrighty. So with all that said, that's it for me. So until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take it easy.
They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.